What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wingers and Defenders. And this is not a podcast. This is not a weekly football debate. It's even better. Joe, what do you have over there?
Come on, you Spurs. Let's go.
London
Let's go.
Derby. One of the biggest games in England. Certainly one of the biggest derbies in England. And today we'll be discussing what we think is going to happen, what Joe thinks will happen for Spurs, Jake for Arsenal, and we'll see what we come up with and our combined 11 at the end of the video. Joe, get it started. Why do you think the Spurs can possibly get 3 points from this game?
All right, so yes, we just drew against Bournemouth, but Jose Mourinho is going to have a tactical masterclass come Sunday. He's going to make Arteta look like the cone boy that he is for Pep. But all jokes aside, Spurs over the past year and a half, even with Poch, they had a tough time breaking down these teams that sat back against them. We saw it with Bournemouth recently. We saw it with Brighton last year. So I think, but they succeed when teams try to attack them and they've been able to counterattack and there's not 10 men in the box. They succeed in the counterattack. And I think that's what Jose, when he's playing his best football, that's what happens. When Spurs have been playing their best football under Jose, they've been able to do that. We saw against Bournemouth, Jose's second game when we put up 4 on the Cherries. We did it because we were able to counterattack against them and get breaks and break down the defense that way. When teams sit back and play compact, that's when we don't really have too much creativity in the midfield, partially because Jose refuses to play Ndombele. But all given aside, we all know in the North London derby that Arsenal's going to attack and Spurs are going to attack. That way is set up best for Spurs and it's going to give them the best chance to win. And I think because of that, form goes out the window. Both Jake and I will disagree on so much of this video, but one thing we will agree on is for the North London derby, form goes out the window. So I think it's going to be based on that, and I think that's why Spurs are going to come away with the 3 points.
Well, that was cute. I think that was good. I mean, I think it was a good breakdown. You are right. I mean, I think both of our defenses are shambles. They're shambolic defenses. So your midfield and your attack will have a field day. And I think your defense is full of dead wood, so we'll attack you as well. But I think it's funny is Mikel Arteta has been at Arsenal for 4 or 5 months, and it's his first time as a coach, as a head coach, and he's already outclassing Jose Mourinho, the serial winner.
No. Let me stop you right there. Jose Mourinho, since becoming manager of Spurs, has gotten the 3rd most points in the league. Has gotten the 3rd most points for Spurs in the league since becoming manager of Spurs. And I don't remember exactly when that was, but I think that was that was a stat from last week that was still applicable. So no, let's not say that. We're not saying he's being a better manager than Jose Mourinho right now because that's disrespect to the special one, and I won't allow it.
All right,
Continue.
so I'll rephrase it. He gets results, but he's not a good manager. He gets results because you can be a good manager. And you may not get the best result all the time. You could just get results. You could be Sean Dyche. You could get results. Sean Dyche just sits back all game with Burnley, and they get results. Jose is just an upgraded Sean Dyche, really. I mean, he has trophies. I'm not going to discredit him. He has trophies. But in reality, are they playing good football? No, they're not. Is their defense good? No. Their midfield good? They can be, but they're not right now. And Arsenal are playing better than them, and no one can deny that. Arsenal, I think, have the 2nd or 3rd most points at Project Restart, or I don't remember when the time frame is, but I think Liverpool and City have more points than us, and then Man U, then us, and then I think City or Liverpool is 3rd since Project Restart, I believe. Yeah, I don't think you guys have a chance. I mean, form's out of the window. You're right. But, I mean, the way we're playing right now, Bukayo Saka is running through your defense. You don't have an answer. Like, I'm trying to think of a defender that can stop Aubameyang and Saka. I genuinely – if we play Lacazette, then fine. You can take him. I mean, it's Lacazette right now. I'm not going to lie to you. But if it's Saka or Aubameyang down the wings, you're scratching your head. Yeah, you're finished. You're finished.
I mean, the thing is for us is that I don't trust if Jose decides to put Vertonghen out there. I think we're screwed. To be fair,
yeah, smoked.
I think he's dead. He's definitely dead. But I don't think he's just too slow. He's not gonna be able to keep up with the pace of them.
So who can?
Well, I'm going to concede that point to you. I don't think that our defense is going to really be able to do too well against Arsenal and their wingers. You guys do have, I will admit, Saka's quality and Aubameyang is quality. So I think that's true. I think it'll probably, hopefully, for it to be a Davinson and Toby partnership, because we know Dyer suspended for 4 games. So that's probably our best partnership we could use there. I think Serge, I have issues with him, but I think he's all right. I think he could. I don't really trust him against. I trust him against Pepe. I don't trust him against Saka or Aubameyang.
Whoa. You don't trust him against Pepe? You do trust him against Pepe?
Yes, I've been on record saying I don't think Pepe's quality at all. I think he's the third worst. He's the worst out of the big clubs in London, wingers wise. I don't think he's very good at all. I think he'll do some techers. Oh, hey, he'll do some techers, and then what? Kick it into Rosette? Come on, man. Not very good. Not very good. I mean, you could do everything you want, but if you can't get a goal, what's the purpose of it? Not very good. Not very good.
Who's your starting left back?
Ben Davies. Yeah. He's been doing pretty good recently, so respect him.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah, Pepe versus Ben Davies. We'll see.
Will Pepe get in the lineup? Because we've seen him get dropped a few times now.
Well, yeah, the last time he got dropped because his girlfriend and wife had a baby, so that's the reason why. Before that was form, and then before I don't think he got dropped before that. He was playing consistently, but then yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm not part of this. I am a neutral. Probably will watch this game on vacation, but still, definitely going to be a good one. Now, let's get right to it. Starting 11, combined starting 11. Now, first of all, let's just get it straight before we pick it. Guys, what formation are we going to play?
I'd like a 4-3-3.
I think that's fair.
All right. Well, that means we're going to start in the back. Goalkeepers, who are we going to do?
Joe can say this one.
Well, I'm gonna go Hugo for not counting Burn because Burn's injured. If Burn,
I think. We didn't do the rules. I think this is like, and every player that's on the roster is eligible.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'd go Burn Lane on that. Yeah. That's
my guy.
Back four.
You want to start right back?
Right back. Your right back is Serge Aurier. I'm starting Cedric Suarez over Serge Aurier. But if I'm going to be serious, Hector Bellerin.
I don't think either of them are too quality, but I'm going to go Serge just on body of work. I think he's a little bit more consistent.
All right,
so
Christian, who do you think? Bellerin or Aurier? You're the tiebreaker whenever we have two
I'm
different.
Sorry. I feel bad for you, but I got to take Hector Bellerin. I think that both are iffy at times. Both are suspect, depending on what you're talking about. Both are good attacking. I'll concede that. Both are, at times, decent defensively, but I'm going to take Hector Bellerin's pace. That's for me.
I don't rate either of them, so I'll concede that one.
All right. 2 center backs. This can be fun.
Yeah, Joe, you can go. Name yours.
They're both sides are terrible. I mean,
yeah, this is up to Christian.
It's a lose situation here.
Just name your best one, I guess, or I don't know. I don't know. Whoever your best one is.
I guess we'll go Toby and or Davinson and Dyer because they played somewhat decent other than that Sheffield United game. I guess I don't know. It's shambolic.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. I think I'm forced to do this. I want to say Rob Holding, but I know he's not going to get the win.
He hasn't played though.
That's what I'm saying. But I think he's better than. Okay. Just because I have nothing else, Mustafi and David Luiz. There, I said it there. That's shocking. It's terrible. It's the worst part of the position on the field for us. Mustafi, David Luiz. Christian, just say whatever you want to say, bro.
I think I don't know. It's a good question. But I think
so bad.
I think we would rather play with no center backs.
Yeah, honestly, let's just play two in the back.
But I mean, since both of you picked two of your respective teams, I think it would make most sense to go with one. So, in recent form, David Luiz has been okay in the three back. So we'll go David Luiz on body of work, maybe for his career. And I like Eric Dyer, so we'll go Eric Dyer.
Oh God, he's dead wood, but I got you. I'll let him have it because it's okay.
Left back?
I think we could be in agreement here. Tierney. I think I do rate Ben Davies, like I said before, but I think Tierney's very class when he's healthy. So I think we're both in agreement on that one.
Yep, that was pretty simple. Again, let's move on.
Right. Midfield three? What do you guys got?
Okay, so I think we will play a holding, and Spurs don't have a holding, so I guess we'll go Torreira. We don't have a CDM.
No,
so.
play. I'll let you play any three, because it can be anyone central, like any of those three. Don't have to be deep.
No, I understand, but the way I want to play it, it doesn't work well.
Oh,
it doesn't work well without a DM.
Give me that. All right, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that DM. I'll give you Torreira.
And then your other two, Joe?
I'm gonna go Tanguy and Ndombele and Gio also.
Yeah, I think he has me beat in the midfield. I said that before. I was gonna go with best 11. I mean, not best. I've got to go Granit Xhaka and Denny Ceballos. So yeah, I think he's won that.
All right. And then finally, our front three.
Yeah.
You two go first this one.
Okay.
You go first this one.
Starting off at right wing, I'm gonna go with Nicolas Pepe. You want me to go through all three, or do you want to say right wing?
Go through all three, and I'll just refute all your points. So.
All right, Nicolas Pepe on the right, Bukayo Saka on the left. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang should be playing center forward, but he's playing on the left. But we're gonna put him center forward in the three.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Stevie Bergwijn. I think we've seen it. I mean, obviously we have.
We have?
Yes, we have actually. We have because Pepe in his games has more goals just because he's played an entire season with Arsenal. I mean, Bergwijn came in. He scored a worldie against Man City, and then we had to shut everything down. He was our one bright spot against while everyone else was injured. So yeah, I'm going right wing Stevie Bergwijn. Center forward, I'm gonna go Harry Kane. He's a natural center forward. When he gets distribution, he's an elite player, and I think with this team, and we'll get the elite distribution. And then left wing, I do rate Saka. I've said it multiple times on the show. I've told Jake I really like him. I want him to do the reverse Sol Campbell and come to Spurs. But I think you're foolish and you're just a homer and extremely biased if you're going to put Saka over Son Heung-min, who is our world-class player.
I'll make one point. If we are going off of form, where's Son been? And also, we're going to go off form. Who has more goals, Aubameyang or Kane?
We're talking – he can't get form because our defense doesn't do anything. Our defense doesn't do anything. We have no distribution in the center of the park right now. We have no distribution to get the balls up to them. It's basically just been Bergwijn taking a run up the field and trying to get a goal, or Son doing the exact same thing. I think if we're going off Project Restart just form there, I think that's a little bit foolish because of everything that's gone on. I think we should take the whole season into effect here. I think that's kind of poor form on our part just to take on Project Restart because I think Project Restart is important. But if we're going off a few weeks span to determine that starting 11 of an entire team, I don't know about that one there.
All right, we'll do that then. So then, who has more goals, Aubameyang or Kane?
Aubameyang, but again, we're talking about Spurs having
right.
absolutely no. Spurs have absolutely no service. If he gets service, we see what he does with England. He just doesn't have service. What's he gonna do? Do you expect Kane to dribble up from the center spot all the way up to score a goal? He can't do that. He needs service.
No, because he's a pure finisher. That's it. He's a pure finisher.
And he's an elite one. With this team that we have, if you're telling me we have Gio Lo Celso, Tanguy and Ndombele, players like Hector Bellerin and Tierney on the wings who get up and do a good job there, and we have good distributors now in the center, and we're gonna pick our manager at some point at the end of this, and I think we're gonna be in agreement on that one as well. I think that fits perfectly for Harry Kane. I think that fits perfectly for Harry Kane.
I mean, if you add all those weapons that you just said, and you add a
Which
more
we are.
mobile,
Which we are.
you add those
we're trying
weapons.
to fill the best 11 possible. We're trying to
Right,
put the
you're
best
right.
11 possible in.
You're right. And I'm gonna put in a guy that can dribble from the half field and score a goal, who has more goals than Harry Kane, better finisher this season, and
Better finisher
has
this
more
season.
goals than him.
Better finisher this season. The man who missed a wide open goal against Olympiacos to drop out of Europa League. A better finisher. Olympiacos.
Again, this is
He
true.
bottled it. He bottled
This
it.
is
He
no,
bottled
no.
it.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want that fraud.
This is true.
Pace
You're
merchant.
right. Yo,
He's a
you're
pace
right.
merchant.
You're right. But the problem is, he still has more goals than your talisman. He still has more goals than him.
But Kane
He's
has
more
been
mobile
injured.
than he is.
He's been injured since
Oh,
he was
here we
injured
go.
in December.
It's just excuse. It's excuses.
Injuries. What do you mean
It's okay. So
excuses? How
it's
are you
your
gonna score
defensive.
goals? What's it?
So it's
He's
your
gonna score
defense's
goals from his
fault.
couch?
It's
He's
your
gonna score
midfield's
goals
fault.
He's gonna score
It's
goals
your
from his
winger's
couch.
fault.
He's gonna score goals from his couch.
It's your defense's fault. Then it's your midfield's fault. Then it's your winger's fault. He has no service. He's been injured. So then, if he's been injured all season and he's supposed to be the best player, then why is he in the starting 11?
Because when you give him service, he's gonna be putting in loads of goals.
I mean, I'm taking a more mobile attacker that has more goals this season.
More mobile attacker who can't finish right in front of net. Yeah, okay.
That has more goals than Harry Kane.
Pace merchant. If we're looking at
more goals.
how many times they've taken a shot, we're taking a shot. If you have a high number of shots, you're obviously going to have more goals. That's like saying if I shoot a can from when I have a 50-round pistol and I shoot a can, I'm going to hit it more often than I would if I have 3 shots.
Okay, and I'm struggling to find like he doesn't have service. So with your great midfield,
How is he not service?
your amazing midfield that you beat me on, you have a better midfield than us, and he still can't get service. So what does it come down to?
We have a dinosaur as a manager who doesn't want to play.
That's the source. That's the source. Okay,
Yes,
Christian,
yes.
move on. Okay.
All right.
So Christian, you're front three.
So clearly, you guys are both picking your front threes and not going for the other team. Now, I do like Pepe at times. I'm going to have to go with Joe on this one. Bergwijn, big games, scored against United, Project Restart, and he wasn't bad against Manchester City on his I believe his debut. And scored
his
a
debut.
goal.
He scored a volley.
Pepe, I think, has a fantastic left foot, but we haven't seen it enough. Yes, he's been out of the squad for multiple different reasons, but I'm going to take Bergwijn here. Now, Joe, I love Harry Kane. He's a great finisher when he gets service, but he's not getting service. Whether he's getting service, injured, whatever the excuse you want to make, I'm taking Aubameyang. Personally, I think he is just going to do some great things in this game. Whether he scores, assists, gets into position, he's probably and doing so, he is second in the league in goals. So, got to put him where he belongs. That
With a terrible midfield.
So that's where I got for the striker. Now it's close. I won't lie. Saka or Heung-min Son, both great players. One's young, one's pretty experienced. One's considered at times world class. One is considered an ability to become world class. I'm taking form. I am taking the pace and everything you get from Saka. Give me 2 out of 3 in the Arsenal front three.
Oh, I disagree, and I love Saka, but you're gonna put a youngster. I can't wait for Ben Davies is gonna eat him alive Sunday. Not Ben.
He
Davies.
just said Ben Davies.
Serge Aurier. Serge Aurier.
He didn't even know who his right back was. He didn't even know his right back.
I mixed the sides up.
Damn, he didn't even know, bro.
Yeah, well, just wait on it. Just wait on it, man.
How many goal contributions does Son have this season?
He doesn't have many, to be fair. I mean, when
compared to an 18-year-old?
He stepped up big against when Kane went out. He really carried Spurs to get results when Kane went down. We saw it with the Burnley game. We saw it with the Aston Villa game. So I mean, he's been very quality.
He's been probably my favorite player on the Spurs team. Probably.
I think we should also do manager. by the way, and I think we can be in agreement. We're taking Arteta here.
Okay. So Arsenal just destroyed this combined 11. It's just
Freddie Lumberg, actually.
This guy.
probably better tactically than Jose. I mean,
Oh, man.
I'm interested to see if Saka has more goal contributions than Son this season. Kid that should be playing for the under-19s. Something to think about.
If you're really taking Saka over Son, I really don't know what to tell you, man.
On form?
Son-
On form?
Form?
Yes.
Yes, form. On form, yes. But I'm talking about if you want a big game, North London Derby, I don't really trust the kid out there. Personally.
Find out.
Okay. We'll see.
So this is what we have. I'm gonna send a screenshot of this to Christian. We're gonna put this in the video. So this is our combined 11. Let us know what you think. Obviously, I'm right here. You know, my footy knowledge is out of this room. My footy knowledge is out of this room. I can't wait for this game. I think it'll be a classic matchup because both teams kind of suck. So it should be meaning that both teams will put in a belter. Hope Jose gets his tactics right. Should be great. We'll reconvene at some point next week and talk about it, obviously. To have a little friendly banter in that. But should be a fun game.
Let's get a score prediction from both of you.
All right. You want an honest score prediction?
Mm-hmm.
2-2 draw.
Jake?
3-1 Arsenal. I'm just confident right now.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, I want to give mine, but I'll just stick it to the two.
Oh, give it.
You want me to give it?
Yeah, I do.
I have 2-1 Arsenal.
That's fair.
All right, well, that's all for us in this London Derby prediction. Tell us what you think about our starting 11. Tell us what you think about predictions. Who's going to win? Joe's obviously going to say Spurs. Jake's got Arsenal. We'll see what happens. But stay tuned for a reaction to this game and more banter and stuff regarding these two teams going forward.